Citizen Gamer.
Today, an overview of Armored Warfare Open Beta. Hello everyone, this is Jairus, Citizen Gamer. Today I wanted to go over a game that's going to be going into open beta for everyone as of the 8th of October, Armored Warfare. Now I am a premium backer on this, so I do have a few extra toys to play with, as you can see below, and I bought a few other towards the end of the video with the gold that also came with this particular package. Actually, effectively able to unlock all of them. But as you can see, from here, the graphics are very nice. There's a little bit of pop in or load in because of CryEngine or whatnot. It maybe hasn't been fully optimized, but it looks really good. And those people here that play War Thunder or World of Tanks will probably say, yeah, these tanks are pretty. There's not a lot of detail there on them. Well, it's kind of the modern tank motif. They're not as they're smoother than a lot of the older tanks, and you end up with some very blocky looking vehicles, but elegant nonetheless. As you can see here, they show all the stats. Of course, we can highlight everything over. Everyone familiar with World of Tanks or War Thunder would be familiar with most of what you're seeing here. And the interface is very recognizable. Just thought I'd go ahead and let you have a nice view of some of the early tanks. See what your different options are. I'm very impressed with the engine and how they went about it. I think it looks very nice. It's very smooth to play, and I'll have gameplay at the end of it here. Now here you have your garage, you get your upgrades, and basically when you fully master a tank, you can get one retro upgrade that you can apply to another tank. So as you fully flesh out a vehicle, you can take the next tier up and pull something of that knowledge from the previous to the next. It's really an awesome system. Really encourages you to get out there and try all the vehicles. There are, of course, two manufacturers. You have a very nice tree here. A little bit later, I'll give you a better breakdown of the closer zoom in of what that tree is for both factions. But as you can see, there's quite a nice variety here. And one of the nice things I noticed when I was playing in the closed beta was that as you raise up, let's say you're driving your tier 1, your tier 2s and your tier 3s are going to get experience as well. So there's actually benefit to playing lower tier tanks. It actually helps out advancement in places that you may not expect. I found it very refreshing. Now your base here is supposed to have a lot of functionality, things can be added on. I haven't had a chance to play with this feature very much. It doesn't look like it's either not fully implemented or since this just all the account data was wiped, that this hasn't been fully implemented or hasn't I haven't hit the right rank. I'm not sure yet, but what I've heard about this is these things are supposed to give you different benefits and bonuses, and in a sense, kind of gives you some benefits like you would if you were premium without being premium. I'll have to take a closer look at that. And of course, your own personal information. As you can see, they wiped everything, so there's nothing here really to show you, but I wanted to give you an overview of what these screens look like. And you can see there the achievement for that particular package. Not sure how that's going to do anything for me, though. Now, it's kind of funny. I didn't think I'd like driving this tank, but this one, as far as the tier 1s go, is actually kind of become my favorite. I normally don't like light tanks, but I've had a lot of fun driving that little thing in closed beta. I'd say a lot more success. Now I like this screen. This right here, this lets you see your armor resistances, and you can choose what type of round is hitting you, and it shows you what your effective armor is. And that's good for not only for you learning what your tank can and can't handle, but also learning what they can and can't handle. All right, well, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and get into some closer looks at these trees. I found out later on after I did the intro mission, which will be in later, the tutorial, that you can actually zoom in on these. And hopefully here you can see the names of all the tanks and nice bar graphs to give you for comparison. It was about here I noticed that you could click a preview on these tanks, and wow, this looks mean. Talk about your angled and sloped armor. Holy crap. Now these aren't in the game yet, you can unlock them. These are just previews of coming soon tanks is what those trees say. And thought I'd give you a quick peek at all of these. Now that is a scary gun. It's almost more gun than tank. I would not want to get hit by that. Just good looking machines all around. These are absolutely going to be a joy to play, and I'm really looking forward to getting to these higher tiers and seeing how these machines work. But gotta keep in mind, it's always good to learn the tanks on the way up, and don't be in a big hurry. Don't just aim for tier 10 or whatever and miss out on the experience all the way there. I switch over here to their faction. Not as many to look at on this side. That is an interesting vehicle. I have no idea what that function is, or looks like it's going to be pretty easy to hit the top of it, though. And of course, boy, that's a traditional modern tank. All right, well, let's go back to the garage here. And of course, you can see this is where you have your crew members in the bottom there, and you're going to have your retro fits. You're going to have your equipment, all little fun things you can slap onto a vehicle. And I'm going to go ahead and launch into the tutorial system, and it's done through kind of a world map. And as you do the PvE, you get a certain amount of missions unlocked based upon, well, largely on what vehicle you're driving, the difficulty. But as you can see, this is just a tutorial. And I'll go ahead and just stay quiet for this so you can listen to the game. If you're not interested in that, you can just go ahead and stop the video here. But I'll show you the tutorial real quick. It's not that long. It's just a couple minutes. 6 or 7 minutes. Not very long at all. So anyway, enjoy. And thanks for watching.
Well, this is highly unusual, but we're in a tight spot. Cartel forces have driven our team into a bunker on the other side of the refinery. I'll guide you through until you reach and secure the bunker. And, don't crash my tank. Let's draw the enemy out. Blow up the fuel tanks. light tank is coming your way. Destroy it. That wasn't your first firefight, was it? Zooming in on that tank will help increase your accuracy. MBTs have a lot of armor in front, which means your shots may not penetrate, or they'll ricochet off. Enemy approaching. Watch your back. made it to the bunker. I suppose you've proven yourself, and I look forward to working with you more in the future.